Let's get right into it. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're completely bypassing modern self-help and those fleeting little life hacks. Instead, we are examining a strict 7-day initiation blueprint pulled directly from the Esoteric 013 Path Canon. It's a highly structured exploration of mastering internal will. And right off the bat, these texts shatter our modern illusions about self-improvement. They frame human consciousness not as some abstract, floaty mystery, but as a precise, unyielding clockwork mechanism. Today marks day 1 of this blueprint, the discipline of Earth.
Okay, let's dive into this. We live in an era that is absolutely obsessed with motivation, right? But the source material makes this stark, uncompromising distinction between motivation and will. Look, motivation is just a fleeting emotional state. It spikes, it dips, and inevitably it fades away entirely. It's temporary. Internal will, as defined by this canon, is a completely different animal. It is a structural mechanism. To possess true will, you have to build an architecture. You literally must forge a structural foundation, which the text calls earth. You have to direct your action, which is fire. And you must preserve the memory of your identity, which is water. It is a strict mathematical formula, not just a passing feeling. To actually understand this mechanism, we have to look at the architecture of the practice. This is the path of initiation we are entering today. We'll cover 1. The mechanics of will. 2. The 4 worlds architecture. 3. Day 1, which is Earth discipline. And finally, 4. The evening audit. Section 1. The mechanics of will, building the structure. The texts define internal will with absolute precision. It is the active combination of 3 distinct forces. First up is the structural foundation, represented by the element of earth. Second is the directed transformative action, represented by fire. And third, the preservation of identity and accumulated wisdom, represented by water. The doctrine lays it out clearly. To master internal will, you have to understand your components. Your body is the necessary vessel, your spirit provides the kinetic energy, and your soul acts as the archive, storing the memory of who you truly are. This brings us to a core axiom of the texts, and you need to treat this as an immutable law of physics. Law: the body is the vessel of experience. Just let that sink in for a second. Spiritual and internal growth, according to this strict blueprint, doesn't begin by escaping physical reality or transcending the flesh, not at all. It begins by mastering the ground directly beneath your feet. Your physical body is absolutely not a distraction or an obstacle. It's the sacred, necessary tool required to actually collect experience in this dimension. And here is the second law governing this mechanism. Law: emotion shapes memory. So the crucial point is that what the text calls the waters of memory literally record every single imprint, action, and reaction you experience. But it's emotion that gives those memories their gravity and weight. These accumulated memories form the very identity that your internal will must protect. Think about it. If your emotions are chaotic, your memories become distorted, and the identity your will relies upon simply fractures.
Moving on to Section 2. The 4 worlds architecture. The operational field. The source material maps existence using 4 elemental principles. Earth dictates structure, foundation, and physical embodiment. Water governs memory, emotion, and the soul's internal archive. Fire represents will, spirit, and the relentless energy of transformation. And air organizes thought, breath, and panoramic perspective. The texts are completely rigid on this. These are not mere metaphors. They are functional, mechanical principles dictating exactly how consciousness moves from invisible potential into observable physical experience. And this brilliantly illustrates that exact mechanism. This diagram is the order of 9 ether, described in the texts as the mechanical wheel of creation. It's treated with profound reverence in the source material. Look closely at how this maps the journey of consciousness. It shows potential grounding itself into physical form through earth, recording its journey through the waters of memory, and transmuting its reality through the fire of will. It is a complete, continuous cycle of manifestation and return.
Now, Section 3, Day 1, Earth discipline. For the first 24 hours of this protocol, your focus is exclusively on the Earth center. You are to view your body purely as a sacred tool. Infinite potential must now be forced into tangible form. And this daily practice begins the absolute exact moment you wake up. This is your morning declaration. You're instructed to speak these precise, mythic words to yourself. I am the vessel. I embrace the ground beneath me. My structure sustains the fire of my will. Deliver this with massive vocal weight. Listen, this is not some fluffy affirmation to boost your self-esteem.
It is an authoritative verbal command to your consciousness, establishing that the physical foundation of the day is now locked into place. This declaration aligns directly with the physical law of the day: action over wishing. Within the Earth Center, your intentions, thoughts, and dreams remain completely dormant until they're brought to life through disciplined physical effort. Wishing produces absolutely nothing here. Consistent, unyielding work is literally the only mechanism recognized by the Earth Center to transform potential into reality. Let's move to and see how this builds into the physical requirement of the day, which is a 5-minute stillness practice. This is designed to anchor your awareness strictly within the physical body. Step 1, sit perfectly still. Step 2, breathe deeply into the physical vessel. Step 3, feel the physical force of gravity grounding you, literally pulling you downward. And step 4, observe the body's resistance. Notice that urge to move, to adjust, to distract yourself, and simply observe it without reacting. You are demanding obedience from the vessel.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we anchor that stillness. The canon provides a highly specific mental construct. It's essentially a cinematic instruction you must hold in your mind's eye. It reads, Imagine 1. Earth is structure. Style lock, ancient monolithic stone foundation floating in black void, brown earth texture, faint glowing square geometry overlay, grounded, heavy stillness. As you sit for those 5 minutes, you're instructed to hold this heavy, faceless void image strictly in your mind as mental discipline. You are becoming the monolith.
Section 4. The Evening Audit. Stark Introspection. As the day concludes, you're instructed to look at this single question and answer it with absolute honesty. Did I command my vessel today, or did I allow fear and distraction to command it for me? Let that question hover in the silence of your evening, serving as the final, uncompromising measure of your discipline.